Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Mimi Twin. Good morning, S. Collins. Good morning, everyone. All the beautiful people of the world. Good morning. Thank you guys for having a cup of coffee with me this morning. I know you kind folks have to work and take care of business and everything this morning. Um, First, I just like to say thank you guys for your support, your continued support. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please like the video. Put us in the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen in the clouds. Cloud babies, hello there. How are you? Please like the video as well if you can. I really would appreciate it. Um, Wanted to touch on something this morning where, as you can see, my title says, Don't Ask My Neighbor. And if you've been to my community post, you'll see where I've indicated, where I've inquired, who is Mookie Badass? And basically, this person actually tried to hack my email. Hi, Teresa. How are you doing this morning? It's so great to see you. Uh, they tried to hack my email. I was notified by the security of my computer, on my devices I have, as well as Google. Um, this particular email, Mookie Badass, whomever this is, they're pretty. I would say, let's say ghetto. I would just say that uh, it may be someone who is. I'm not sure who they are, but the point is, they did try to hack into my email, and I've also received another inquiry where someone is actually trying to look up my information. And I'm here to say this morning that if you want to ask me something, please feel free to ask me. I have no problem answering any questions. I don't regret anything I've done in my life. Uh, I think I've led a great life. I've had a great life. Things are not all that great right now, but the point is, I've had fun in my life, and I don't regret anything I've done in my life. Okay. But as far as you trying to hack into my Gmail accounts and things of that nature, it's just sad. Okay. Now, I also want to touch on someone who basically talked about me like a dog the other day. And it's nothing wrong with you voicing your opinion. However, um, when we have our block parties, folks like different genres of music. I like different genres of music as well. I also like rap music included. Rap music does have a tendency to have a lot of profanity in there, and we know it, correct? It has a lot of profanity in it. And if I'm singing a rap song, then I'm singing a rap song because I'm old enough to do so. And I'm old enough to use profanity if I like to. Um, it doesn't, it does not, what's the word I want to use? What's the word I want to use, God? Please give me the strength. It does not define who I am by singing a rap song, okay? It does not define who I am by singing any type of genre of music. It doesn't define that person. It's just that that person is jamming, she's having fun, they're dancing, you're having a great time at the block parties. And a lot of folks seem to enjoy the block parties. That's why we have those block parties, okay? Um, it doesn't say you're not a classy woman because you enjoy rap music. Because as we say, some women are very professional at work. You have to switch up. And at home with the husband, they can be the freakiest woman in the world. You just don't know. You know, you just don't know how they live their life. You don't know. Basically, you don't know the person to be saying anything like that. You just don't know. And for people to join in on conversations of evilness and stuff, it just makes you wonder, you know, it makes you wonder, like, what type of person are you? you know. So yes, I'm going to continue to sing our rap music. We're going to continue to have our block parties if the teachers like to do so. We're going to continue to have our block parties, and it doesn't define you as a person if you like rap music or if you like salsa, Spanish, or whatever type of genre you like. It doesn't define you as a person. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Now, after what I've seen and heard last night, I am just done. I'm just done. So I've already told you guys, I've already taken the steps. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I don't want my teachers to think that I'm being negative or anything, but I'm taking the necessary steps. Okay. Let me just allow me to do so. Hi, Nikki, Mr. Hi, TW. Hi, it's Collins. Hi, Don, everyone. Excuse me. Um, it has to come to a time where, things have to stop, you know. But again, I don't listen to those channels. Folks send me stuff. And I told this person last night, please don't send me nothing else. Thank you very much for the information, but don't send me anything else because it's just too negative. I don't want negativity over here. And when we say positive, we are implementing positive information over here on this channel. Okay, so stop with the narrative saying that, oh, she said she wants to be positive, but she's talking about something negative. That's contradictory. That's contradicting yourself. Okay, because in the future here, we're going to have a special guest who's going to discuss mental issues and obsession and people who and how to deal with people who have these type of issues as well. Because there are people out here who do have these type of issues of being obsessed and being a narcissist. We know this. So get ready, ladies. We will have a special guest coming soon. She's a professional. However, she's not here, disclaimer, she is not here to diagnose anyone. Okay, guys? She's not here to diagnose anyone. She's just here to give us some information on how to deal with these sick type of people, and how you can deal with your trauma, your childhood trauma, or your adulthood trauma. She's here to help. Okay, just to touch on to help us and deal with certain issues. Okay, my issue right now is dealing with someone who is mentally, I believe, is mentally unstable, because if you can continuously to say someone's name over and over and over and just get someone over and over again, it's something wrong there. So she's going to be here for me for that particular reason. She's going to be here for trauma, folks that had trauma in their lives. Touch on that. She's going to be here for folks that are depressed. At one particular time, I wanted to leave YouTube. I did want to leave YouTube. However, my teasers, the beautiful people on my platform, asked me to stay. So I've decided to stay. And I'm glad I decided to stay because this is a form of therapy for me. And I told you guys so, And I just appreciate you all. I really do. But for folks to try to define people by music, the type of music that they listen to, and to cheer on negativity and evilness, is something wrong with you as well, ma'am. Now, Mookie Badass, whoever you are, who's trying to hack my email, you don't have to do that. You can simply ask me. We can have a conversation. Just like I can have a conversation with the other young lady if she'd like to have a conversation. We can have a conversation as adults. No need to try to crack into my email or anything. I stand 10 toes down on anything I've done in my life. Anything. So for you to try to hack into my email is silly, and it's criminal. We know this, and I will have the IP address here soon because I want to know who you are. It just it's getting out of hand. Stop. But they don't understand the word stop. So you have to go another route, ladies. Okay. And you just have to go another route. And people will say, well, why do you people? If you have a stalker in your life, and I've talked about stalking, if you have a stalker or someone who is constantly defaming you or anything, trying to cyberbully you or anything, then you're going to have to take actions, period. You're going to have to take action. It's like they don't have anything else better to do. You're going to have to take actions, period. Now, don't ask me why am I talking about it, because it's getting out of hand, ladies. It's getting out of hands. Now they're trying to hack my email. Now they're looking me up. They're trying to dox me. Ask me. That's all you have to do is ask me. Anything you like to know, ask me. I can set up a Q&A live. You can ask me anything you like. But as far as you doing criminal activity by trying to hack into someone's email or anything, no, legal action must be taken because you're going about it the wrong way. Okay, hey Shannon, hi Mina. It's shocking. It is shocking to me because, like I said, this YouTube was very fun and engaging, and that's the way I want to keep my channel fun and engaging. And we will continue to have our block parties. Okay, people out there, we will continue to have our block parties, and we will listen to the music that we choose to listen to, the genres of music we choose to listen to. Yes, in rap music, there is profanity. Oh, yes, it is. Mm-hmm. You don't have to listen to it yourself, though. You don't have to listen to it yourself. Okay. You don't have to listen to my lives if you don't want to listen to my lives. If you don't like me or the lives, why listen? Why listen? I would move on because I don't listen to those people over there. I don't. So if you don't like the live or like the genres of music that we play on parties, the blog parties, don't listen. Because I put up a poll and I specifically asked what type of genre of music would you like to hear? What folks like to hear. And they basically said a mixed genre. And that's what we did. We played a mixed genre of music. And for you all to define us as if we are not classy or not women of standards because of a song, then something's wrong. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, I've addressed that. I've addressed the Mookie Badass trying to get into my email. Ladies, make sure you check your security on your emails. Check your security on your Google accounts because folks are basically doing criminal activity by trying to hack it. It doesn't make any sense. Ask, and you shall receive. Now, getting to Miss Halima is her name, Mrs. Halima. She's a certified. I'm not going to say what she is because I don't want the narrative to go out that this lady is diagnosing anyone. Okay, she's just going to be here to touch on again trauma, adult trauma, childhood trauma, depression, things that you can do to help you. You know, a lot of folks have requested this particular live. So God just put her in my life, I guess, to have her to be able to come on to the live to implement this type of information. Put out this type of information because there's in the community there's a lot of folks that have trauma and that have issues, that are somewhat depressed, and we just want to basically touch on it, and hopefully we can make everyone feel good once they leave that live. Feel good and be able to know what they need to do in order to overcome. That's what we're trying to do. And I think it's wonderful. And then we're getting it free. You know, Usually they charge like $150 and up per hour for this type of information. So, guys, I think you should take advantage of it. She said, variety is the spice of life. I took a mental health day for work today. Okay. See, sometimes work can get on your nerves. As an accountant, it got on my nerve. It really did. It's very tedious. Accountants is very tedious and it gets on your nerve. And I prefer not to do it any longer at all. So, um, I'm very excited about having her come in. I will update you all on the date that she will be here live. Um, if there's any days that are contradictive to this week's schedule for you all, let me know. That way we can kind of work around the schedule and be able to hopefully have everyone join us on that live, to get information, especially or even if you're just inquisitive, if you're just curious about mental health or trauma, because you may not have had this type of issue happen in your life, but you're just curious. Please join the live. But I'm sure that there are some ladies out there who have had trauma in their life, who have had things happen to them. It is getting draining, Shannon. That's why I said that. This is the last time I'm speaking on this. Okay, guys. And I said that before. The last time I'm speaking on it, it is. I'm already taking action. It's just that the fact that, please, people, don't ask me why when you see what's going on. That's all. You see it. People see it. That's all. So I'm done with bringing that to my platform because my platform has to stay what? We have to stay happy on this platform. We really do. But I'm telling you all to make sure you check your security tabs in your Google accounts, please. Do it every other day. Do it every day or every other day. And make sure you change your passwords constantly, okay? Make sure you change your passwords constantly because you have folks that are trying to hack your stuff, your Instagram accounts as well, okay? Make sure you're checking that and changing your passwords. It's okay to change your password every other day. Just remember it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember it. Um, what else? Yeah, with the Google, please check your securities on them. Do that. It's a must, you know. And you may not think that someone would not try to hack into your account. You never know. So please just check your security. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm advising you guys to check your security on your accounts and change your passwords often. Um, Getting back to the counseling section, what do you guys think? Do you think it's something that you would want to? I know a couple of folks on here have requested it and thought that the idea was great. You know, they thought it was great. So, like I said, I think it's great because people have dealt with trauma, depression, mental illness, narcissists, husbands, and things of that nature. How to handle that? So, I think we're doing great by getting this information free, free. Um, and if you have any further questions about this, oh, it's a very good idea. Thanks, Shannon. Great. It is a good idea because a lot of women in our community have dealt with trauma. And what they say, what goes on in the house stays in the house. What stays in your mind as well. It stays in people's minds as well and in their souls. So they want to get it out or they need to know how to release this energy, this negative energy from their bodies and their minds. You know, some of these ladies are married. Thank you very much. Some of these ladies are married and they can't really allow their husband to touch them the appropriate way because of trauma. This particular, hopefully, this live would touch on that to help these ladies be more free with their husbands. You know, I'm sure, you know, with a good husband that's treating them right. Be freer with their husbands, be freer with their kids or with their family members, with anyone, with society, period. Because you have a lot of folks that are shy and standoffish because of this. Hopefully, this live will uh, basically free some folks from their trauma, their depression, their illness, their mental stability at this point. Hopefully, you know, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And like I said, it's free. I guess we get a one-time free. Hopefully, we can get her to come back, you know, and touch on another issue. I did put on the community wall. Yes, I thank you, Caramel. I did put on the community wall of what type of issues you're interested in or in discussing or hearing about. It's on the community wall. I put 3 different topics, and or hopefully we can touch on all 3. Hopefully, if we can get that all with squeezed within the time frame that we have Miss Alima here. But she is a professional and she knows her stuff. And I just think that with her here, she will be able to. Uh, I just think that she will be able to move uh, to help some of my subscribers. I really do. I believe she'll be able to help some of my subscribers, you know, with the route that they need to take to get this negative energy off them, to get this trauma out of them. And I think, honestly, guys, I buried a lot of trauma. Honestly, I think I really have. I think I buried a lot of trauma because it's like I'm not feeling the kind of way like I should be when I see other women feel this way, feel a certain type of way. And I'm like, I feel that I'm stronger, you know, but I may not be stronger. She may bring out some things out of me as well because I feel that I'm not dealing with it. I'm not thinking about it, you know, I'm not thinking about it, but she may bring it out of me. And maybe that's where some of my anger can comes from, you know, of someone taking advantage of you, you know. You feel that somebody's taking advantage of you. Uh, so she may bring something out of me. I know I'm gonna learn something. I know this. I know I'm going to learn something from this live. Again, I'm excited to have her here. I definitely will let you all know today. It will be this week. She's ready. Um, she's great. All I can tell you, she's wonderful, and especially coming from another sister, having another sister to not diagnose. Hey, Jack, the voice. How are you? Not diagnose. Having another sister who can relate in most cases, you know, and who can uh, what's the word I want to use? Who can interpret it to us correctly, you know, in the correct manner. You know, of course, we can handle any kind of folk out there, but she's a woman of color, you know. And I have a diverse station. I have a diverse channel, so I believe every woman can relate. Honestly, I do. But most of my subscribers are women of color, you know. So I appreciate everyone that is supporting me. I really do. And black, white, Chinese, Hispanic, and we don't have any preferences over here because a woman is a what? Woman. A woman is a woman. And again, it doesn't define you. Music does not define who you are as a woman. It does not. It does not. Certain, I'm just going to stay with the music for now. Music does not define you as a woman. If you like rap music, ladies, if you like country music, ladies, if you like, you know, reggaeton, ladies, that is what you like. But it doesn't define you as a woman. Okay? It does not, people. It doesn't define us as women. Because we have our mind is totally different from a song. Okay? Just FYI. So I'm very excited to have Miss Halima Butler join us this week on Universal Tea with Marie. And we're going to get this information free. Oh, that's a rhyme, huh? We're going to get this information free, you know, and I'm so excited to see, you know, how you guys will react to it, you know, how you ladies will react to it. And please feel free. We're going to drop the link for you ladies to come up if you like to and ask questions if you like. You know, it's going to be a live to where you can express yourself. And I wish it could be a private live. Unfortunately, it's not. This platform is not private. Yeah, I wish it can be a private live where you can discuss, like if it's as if we're in a meeting, you know, as if we're in a counseling session. But unfortunately, it's not a private counseling session. So, you know, you choose what you'd like to ask. You choose what you'd like to discuss that you'd like to have out there. Okay, ladies, just be cautious because folks they will take your hurt and misconstrue it, and you know, just beat you down with it. So please just remember to, with your inquiries of what you'd like to inquire about, you know, write it down, or your questions or your comments, just write them down and make sure that they are suffice to bring to the platform, you know, suffice and that abides by the community guidelines on the platform. That's all. Yeah. So excited. So excited. Does anyone have any questions about the live that's coming up? And does anyone have any questions about the Google accounts? You know, you can contact Google as well. You can contact them if you have questions. They will call you back immediately. So remember that if you have any questions, if you don't know what you're doing as far as your security, they will assist you on your accounts. Okay. We don't use our emails for all this stuff, you know, on YouTube. Just don't. That's why I say if you have any questions, if you'd like to ask me anything, please ask. It's no problem. I have no problem answering anything. Okay. Um, no questions, no questions, no questions. I know a lot of folks are at work and they're listening in the clouds. Cloud folks, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all. I really do. I appreciate you all for joining today. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jack the Voice, for coming in. Gosh, where's Miss Eugenia Banks when we need her, right? Where is Eugenia Banks when we need her? She said it may not be someone from YouTube. It could be some random loser. Absolutely. It could be. It could be, Shannon. I've never had that happen before, but it could be. Absolutely. You're right. It could be, ma'am. But I like Shannon's take on things. I really do. Very fair and very to the point. Love her. So check the voice. Eugenia Banks is not in the house this morning. I wish she was. I know that she's been having some family things going on, and we're praying for her family. So, guys, just keep Miss Eugenia Banks in your prayers. She's precious. She's precious. Everybody says precious. I say precious. Yes, I believe that everyone is precious until you see something different. And I did see something different last night. I did. Out of someone. Really did. I was very shocked. But to each his own. Everyone has a right to voice their opinion. And you cannot go after a subscriber. Oh no. Subscribers are what more they can go to any channel they like to go to. That's another thing. You cannot tell a subscriber where to go. I would never try that. Hell, you're grown anyway. You're gonna go where you want to go anyway. But it would be ridiculous for me to even tell you that, something like that. She said, I have a question, Marie. When are you cooking gumbo? I actually am thinking about cooking gumbo. Today it's raining. As you can see, Dawn, it's raining and storming and everything. Who knows? I may throw a pot up today. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But I've really been wanting some gumbo. Especially, I was dogging those chicken and dumplings. I'm not going to lie. I was dogging them. It was so good. I was like, oh my God, these chicken and dumplings are one. Ugh. It was so good. I was dogging them. I was eating them for breakfast. Just greedy eating them for your dinner, lunch, But I'm so excited again, guys. You never had gumbo, Shannon? Oh my Jesus. Oh Lord. I wish I can send you some through the mail. Oh my goodness. She has never had gumbo. That is a sin. That is a sin. She's never had gumbo, guys. Oh my God. Anyone else on here never had gumbo? That is really weird to me. I guess we find it weird because we're used to that type of food, that Southern Cajun food. That's what I cook, Cajun Southern food. I also can cook Colombian food like a G. I can go to get out on Colombian food. They say I'm a paisana because I cook Colombian food so good. Yes, she never had gumbo. Oh Lord, Shan, we did get you some gumbo. She said it's good, Shannon. And Don told you it's good. If you like seafood, Shannon, especially, you'll love gumbo. You would love gumbo. We made a big pot. It was so full last Thanksgiving. Oh my God. It was so full. We had to take some of the chicken out because it was full. We was ready to get down. I was cooking like I was cooking for the people on the live, actually. That's how much gumbo I made. As if the people on the live was going to come get a bowl of gumbo. Seriously. Oh, you love seafood? Great. Well, you could say it comes with crab. It has shrimp, crab, sausage, chicken. I'm not the type to put the kitchen sink into my gumbo. Yeah, folks say, I put the whole chicken sink. Oh, wait a minute. We have S. Collins there. I live in NOLA. So gumbo is always in the menu here. Oh my God. New Orleans has the best food. I plan on going to visit New Orleans again. I've been to New Orleans so many times. I don't have family there. My family's in Ruston, Louisiana, S. Collins. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. New Orleans, guys, if you've never been there, you must visit. You must go to Bourbon Street, of course, because that is the place to be. When I say that diversity and partying there is great, absolutely. The morale is absolutely wonderful. I mean, you got the white folks out there just Chinese, Africans. I mean, it's just so many. It's so diverse, and people are just partying and having a great time down there on Bourbon Street in Louisiana. I love it. It's just every time I go there, I have a great time. But I know some folks down there. That's why I go down there and visit, you know. But we do make it to Bourbon Street. We definitely make it to Bourbon Street. So make sure if you visit New Orleans, you go to Bourbon Street. Yes, that's where all the club and the live bands are. That's where all the what is the laughing gas is. A lot of folks like the laughing gas down there. I'm not sure if they still do that. But like I said, for my funeral, I want two second line. Is Collins. I requested a second line in my funeral. I really have. Yes, absolutely. So it's just that NOLA, as they put it, New Orleans, Louisiana, is the sheesh, y'all. You have to visit that place. You have to. We have folks coming from there, from Australia, everywhere, England, to Bourbon Street. And it's so fun. It is so fun. So if you ever get a chance to go on vacation, try New Orleans, Louisiana, Bourbon Street. The hotels near Bourbon Street are pretty expensive. However, I would say stay there. See, yeah, it's a party all day, all night, all day, all night. You can purchase liquor in the stores, in the local convenience stores there. 24 hours a day. Liquor. Yes, it is. The people are so friendly. Yes, they are. And you find some of the weirdest stuff, but it's just hilarious. Just good people down there. Now you got your folks that don't play either. But as far as a tourist town, it's one of the best. It's one of the best. The food is just awesome. You will get fun. Drumline too, yeah. Drumline, second line, you know. You will have a great time, guys, down there. You will. Plan on visiting there again soon. hmm Because it's whew, I've been so many times, oh my God. So many times. Oh, hundreds probably. But that's the place to be, guys. If you want to go on a vacation. Shannon, we have to get you. Oh, she said, I like beignets. I tried those a couple years ago. Oh my God. They have the best beignets as well. They have the best beignets as well. There's a place here in Houston called Grand Lux Cafe. They have really good beignets as well. I'm not sure if you've been there, Don. Really good beignets. Yes, the beignets. She said, and it's festival season down there. Here, down here. So something is always going on. Oh my God. Let's see what month are we in. Has Mardi Gras already passed? You have to go doing Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. Oh my goodness, you have so much fun, and you see the wildest, funniest, craziest, just fun. Mardi Gras. The bees. It's like the bees are important at that point to get those bees. Doing Mardi Gras. And folks are doing anything to get those bees. Women are, shaking their stuff to get the bees. It's just a party. 24 hours a day. And you can, like I said, you can purchase liquor in the grocery store, at the convenience store. You know, you can purchase liquor. Here, you cannot do that, and they're all closed on Sundays. Just FYI, they're all closed on Sunday. Say yes, it was March the 2nd. Oh, gosh, the Mardi Gras. You must go do a Mardi Gras as well. Mardi Gras, huh? That's the type of reception I want whenever I get married. A Mardi Gras reception. Reception. That's what I prefer. hmm But I think I've touched on everything. You know, Anybody have any questions? Women of age. Look, women of age. I'm gonna put that on my merch. Woman of age. Anyone have any questions? But again, uh, we won't be speaking on that. I don't care how derogatory it gets. I'm handling it. Okay, guys, I'm handling it. That's just FYI, just to touch bases with y'all. And we have to keep our channel going. We have to keep our channel going into the right direction. And that's up. And that's up. And I thank you guys for some continued support of my channel, because it's like you can see who I really am, like doing our block parties and how we dance and have a great time, and how I speak, and how you can see who I am. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? So good to see you. Oh my God, Barbara must go to New Orleans as well if she haven't been there. She will have a funky good time down there. Oh yes, you know, and just want this is a platform, but I feel very close to my subscribers. I do. I feel close to y'all. I do. I do. Because I thank you guys for your support. Yes. You've been there, done. Yes. You guys support me. You guys support me mentally, keep me sane a bit there. And it's all good. We're having a great time over here. And not sure what the problem is, but we're gonna keep it moving, keep moving up. That's the goal, to go up. Nobody wants to fail. Nobody, and not even my subscribers. They don't want to fail either. That we keep our platform going, and just touch on stuff, have girl talk, and keep it. She said, "Well, I know a lot of classy and bougie people, white and black, and love trap music." Just saying, yeah, love trap bougie folks. You see the white lady on TikTok? I heard you looking for me, bitch. Here I go. See her? But it doesn't define her as a woman. It doesn't define her as a woman. It doesn't. But that lady is always on there singing trap music or doing something, wild and crazy. Yeah. People like to have fun. And it's perfectly fine to have fun. Just because you're a woman of age, don't mean you got to sit up and listen to gospel music all day. It doesn't. Doesn't mean that you have to sit up and listen to gospel music all day and sit down and drink a cup of coffee and look crazy all day. It doesn't mean that. It means that it's like our lives are just beginning again. Because guess what? If we're a woman of age, we've already lived more than half our lives. Has anybody realized that? We've already lived more than half our lives. Do you see anyone living to 104 today as the norm? No. They praise the folks that live to 104 or 100 years old. Most folks leave here in their 60s and 70s. Mm-hmm. My family has always been 9,900 on my dad's side. Hopefully I have my dad's side. Yeah. She said, you go to any happy hour, people be cutting up, especially the clear folks. Yes, they cut up. So you cannot say people are not classy or bougie or they're disgraceful because they like trap music. You can't say that. You can't say that. Especially if you don't know the person. You never met them in your life. You can't say that. Everyone says I'm a great person here. They love my food, but they know at the same time, that's anyone. If you upset that person or you cross that person the wrong way, they're going to get upset. It's human. Sorry to tell you that. It's human. She says, you go to, I know, it's, you see people in there cutting up, they be smoking those hookah thingies and just partying down. I see it on TikTok all the time. I'll be like, gosh, I'm just sitting in this house. I need to get out more. Like the old white ladies say, you need to get out more on the commercials. Have a great day, Ton. I love you. Yes. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time, ladies, because I know you're out there getting it. I just wanted to bring that up and just make sure. She said, I don't worry too much about Marie. You can't please everyone. I won't worry. No, I can't. I can't. And I'm done. So you're going to be talking to yourself from now on, okay, people? Yourself or those folks that indulge in it. We are on another level. We're another level. Okay? Let's go. Let's get it, girls. Let's do what we do. Let's do what we do. I'm trying to look into some things. I really am. I think that I can do it. The Lord say the same. I'll just see, guys. Okay? I'll see. She said, thank you so much, Shannon. I really appreciate you all. Thank you all for your support. Like this video, please. If you're new, please subscribe. But I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention, that you ladies and gentlemen attention. Check your Google settings, okay? Your security. Change your password often. And if there's anything anyone want to know, ask me. I do all that doxy stuff. It's just craziness to me. And remember, we have a special guest coming, Miss Halima Butler. Yes. Hey, Sasha Lynn, how are you? Sasha, we have a special guest coming in. Her name's Halima Butler. She is a businesswoman. I was just put it that way. And she does like counseling. And so what she's going to do is come on here and help us out with like trauma, maybe depression, or some type of mental issues some folks are having, women are having, or men are having. And she's just going to touch on some of ideas of what can help us if you've dealt with something like that. But if you're just curious as well, please join the live, because you never know if you someone in your family may be going through this trauma or depression or some type of mental illness issue. Or you may have a narcissistic husband who you can't really control. She may be able to touch on that for you as well. And like I said, have your questions ready to go, ladies. Have them ready to go. Hopefully you will go up onto the StreamYard and ask the question yourselves. If not, you can put it in the chat to me, and I have no problem asking her for you. I have no problem asking her for you. But I really want us all to be able to get this free service. This service is free. So I say, let's go for it, ladies. Let's get this free service and, talk about it. And it's not for us to be nosy or anything like that. When will she be on? She will be on this week, Sasha. I'm going to actually get off here and try to contact her. I think she's at her office right now. But I'm going to send her a message and let her know that everybody is ready. Whenever you like to implement this live, they're ready. And so, again, I think it would just be great. And Bush Cloud Babies, not Bush Babies, Cloud Babies, please join the live. You may learn something as well. I just think the service, being having this free service, like I said, it's usually $150 an hour to see a therapist or anyone. Again, she's not here to diagnose anyone. And we're going to put a disclaimer up that day. She's not here. She's not here to diagnose anyone. She's just here to help folks try to, soothe themselves, soothe their minds. Because we have a lot of folks out there that still have things in their mind. And maybe she can help. That's all I'm saying. Maybe she can help us. So we're going to leave on that positive note. How about that? Any more questions? Sasha Lynn? Anyone? Shannon? Thank you, Shannon, for your points. You always come with it. Dawn is gone already. We love her. Miss Barbara Warren? Anyone? Amina? Remember, she will be on this week, and I'm excited. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. This is live. It's not for anyone to be nosy on anyone's trauma. So like I said, pick and choose what you like to ask her. You don't necessarily have to put your business out there, but just ask a general question if you like. If you don't want to go there, ask a general question. That way she can, touch on it from her perspective, from her experience, This is not to embarrass anyone or to try to know their business. This is not for that. This is to help the teasers with any issues they may have that's bothersome to them. So again, I'm so excited. And like I said, I will place the link down on that day for anyone to come up and ask a question. But I think it's needed. I think it's great that we get this service. I'm telling you, I really do. I'm excited. So I really love all of you. Please continue to support, and I'm not saying financially support, okay? Let's get that right too. I'm not asking for financial support. When I say support, I mean just being here, and supporting within the lives and then within the chats. Within the chats, folks choose to support this channel financially. They choose that. We don't have, I don't have to where you are, what's the word? It's mandatory that you support this channel financially. No, not at all. So we're going to cut that. And I'm saying support. Thank you for your support as far as the channel, as far as being a subscriber of mine. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. I really do. And thank you all for coming to my lives. And we are growing. We are growing, guys, ladies. We are growing. We are growing. And I'm very thankful. If there's not any more questions, I know you ladies are out there working hard for the money and out there taking care of your businesses. And that's what I would like. I would like my own business. I really do. I want my own business. She said, hey, McClure, how are you? Sorry, I'm late. Much love. Oh, no worries, McClure. You definitely can catch the replay. And I just touched on it, McClure. Halima Bella will be here this week. The young lady who will help us with the mental and the trauma and depression issues, who will, just basically give us information to help us try to overcome it, try to overcome some of these things that's binding us, that some people are being binded by this trauma. Hopefully you can be freed on this particular live. You can be free from it. I pray that you be free from it, from being binded from trauma or depression or anything. So again, I'm excited, and I pray that someone is touched and that it helps someone. I really do. I really do. Like I say, she may bring something out of me that I don't know that I bottling in, you know, because like I said, I just think I'm so strong. We think we're so strong as women, and we think we have to be so strong as Black women or women, period, till we do suppress things. Mm? We do have a tendency to suppress things. She said, yes, I'm looking forward to that live. Yes, you will know today. Hopefully you all will know today when she's coming. So I will definitely send her a message as we speak. Put my coffee down. Sending her a message as we speak that these ladies are ready to go. They are ready to do this live. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I love you all. I thank you all for your support. Um, all of you, thank you so much. And we need to have another girl talk, huh? Ooh, I just love those girl talks. I'm telling you, they get kind of deep there, don't they? Let's see what's going on this evening. How about that? See what's going on this evening. Now I gotta cook. I gotta cook. Ugh. Sometimes you just get tired of cooking. Be like, get a sandwich. But these kids don't like sandwiches. Okay, unfortunately, they don't like sandwiches. They like beans and rice. Today's a good day for chili beans too. I don't know if you eat chili beans, but chili beans and rice and cornbread, sweet cornbread. Today is the day for that. Chili beans, rice with sweet cornbread. With smoked meat in it. That's that country cooking, ladies. That country cooking. Love you so much, McClure. Love you, Amina. Love you, Sasha Lynn. Love you, Shannon. Love you, Don. Love you, S. Collins. Love you, Teresa Phyllis. Love you, Jack the Voice. Love you, Shannon, so much. Love you, Amina. Love you. Oh, Mimi Twin. She always supports. She's the one who helped me with the idea of Glory Talk. Thank you so much, Amina. Mimi Twin. Thank you, Teresa. Love you all. Love you all. Love you all. Love you, Carl, babies. Love you. And sometimes they fall out of the clouds, though. You notice doing the block parties, they'll fall right out the clouds, and be parting down. So I love you guys, and I'll let you get back to your days because morning is almost over, right? It's probably over in some cities, but it's still morning here. So I love you guys. I'll let you get back to your lives, and all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And, may the good Lord bless you all. Have a wonderful one.